Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to be covering about the Life in the UK test. So basically this short video is about my experience taking the Life in the UK test and how I prepared for it. So basically the study material that I've used is the book that you see on your screen right now. The Life in the UK test is for individuals or basically anyone who's looking to settle down or apply for citizenship in the United Kingdom. This is a mandatory test, and the test needs to be attempted and passed in order to be qualified to make an application to the Home Office for settlement. The test comprises of 24 questions, out of which you will need a total mark of 75% or more, which basically is 18 or above, to pass. Now, I've used the study material and did some practice tests which are available free online and also in the textbook to prepare for my test. Now, if you would like more details about how I prepared for the test and what notes I've made, I can share those with you in a separate video. Please drop a comment in the box below and I will gladly make a separate video highlighting what I studied, important questions, and how I managed to pass it in my first attempt. Now on to the experience. So basically, the Life in the UK test needs to be attended at one of the authorised test centres located around the UK. There are many test centres in the country, so you should be having no difficulty finding a test centre near your location. Please use the official government website to search for your test centre when booking your test. To book the test, the charge as of August 2022 is £50, and you can take the test as many number of times as you like if you are unable to clear it in the first attempt. So please feel free to drop a comment or ask me any questions regarding the test or any other questions you may have regarding it. So as part of my experience, I would like to share the test was basically a very simple test, although I did study really hard for this test. I studied for 2 to 3 weeks, prepped very carefully, and attempted each question with complete precision. So as soon as you arrive at the test centre, you can only check in at the front desk 30 minutes before your scheduled time. For example, if your test is at 11 o'clock, you need to be there at the front desk to check in at 10:30, which is basically 10:30. Otherwise, you will be delayed in taking your test. You can show up earlier, but they will not allow you to enter the building until your proper scheduled test time. So please keep that in mind. It is advisable to arrive exactly 30 minutes before so that you can go through the check-in, go upstairs, get registered for them and verifications, and put away your personal belongings in the lockers provided. Now, so as I arrived at the test centre, I was about 60 minutes before my scheduled test, so I had to linger around for the extra 30 minutes. And exactly at 11:30, my test, by the way, was at 12, so exactly at 11:30, I walked in, they checked me in at the front desk, and I had to walk upstairs to the rooms where the tests were conducted. For reference purposes, I had taken my test in Leicester. So as we walk upstairs, you will be greeted by other representatives of the Life in the UK test, who will do a second verification. They'll basically ask you for your name, details such as date of birth, place of residence, and the purpose for you taking the test. Some of you will have settlement as the reason, some of you will be saying citizenship, so please remember to answer that very carefully. As soon as you provide these details, they'll ask you to have a seat and wait, upon which the other candidates who are taking the test will complete and they will walk out, at which point they will ask you to come forward, request you to keep your personal belongings such as any private notes that you may have brought with you for revision, your mobile phones, wallets, purses, keys, anything and all should be kept in the lockers provided. You'll get a key which you can keep with you, and your residence permit, BRP, or your passport, whichever identity document you have brought with you. So please keep hold on to those documents and your locker key when you go into the test. As soon as you walk through the second doors into the room with the computers, you will be greeted by another member of staff who will again ask you the same questions as the other people have asked you, basically your name, date of birth and residential details, and also the reason for taking the test. They'll walk you up to your computer, they'll log you in, you will be asked to sit down, and basically you have to read the instructions on the computer screen, and when you're ready, click start and your test will begin. It's 24 questions and you have plenty of time, 45 minutes to answer the test. Go through those questions very carefully. You can always circle back if you have any doubts or concerns about one of the questions or the answers you have marked. So there's no need to hurry. If you need to get the attention of the examiner or the invigilator, please raise your hand and they will come towards you. As soon as you start the test, you cannot stop or walk away. You'll have to sit through 24 questions, finish it, and then raise your hand to get the attention of the invigilator, who will come towards you and ask you to leave the room if you have completed the test and you are satisfied. So for my test, I took about 12 minutes. Of course, it was a simple test for me. Please do not take it lightly when I say simple. You'll still have to go through each and every chapters. You'll have to do the revision very carefully and then only attempt to take the test. It's £50 again, so please be cautious when you take the test. Passing it at the first attempt is my recommendation. It's very easy to do so if you prepare, so please bear that in mind. As soon as you finish your test and they'll escort you out of the room, you will be greeted by the other member of staff who initially welcomed you to the test center. They will ask you to wait for a couple of minutes for the test result to pop up on their screen. So unlike other tests such as your IELTS or anything else, you will get an instant answer. You don't have to wait for any physical document or any physical certificate to be emailed or posted to you. They'll give you a result. It's a pass or fail. They will not tell you by how many marks you passed or by how many marks you failed. It's a very simple pass or fail. So if you've passed, they'll tell you will pass and you will get a unique reference number in your email instantly, in literally 60 seconds. And alternatively, you can also log in to the online portal which you have used to book the test, which is again using the official Government UK website. Log back into the portal and there you'll have a new section called Pass or Results. Click on the Results tab, you'll see the time, date of your test, and you'll see your result, which is pass or fail. If you passed, you'll see your reference number again mentioned just below the pass label, which is the number you'll need to use when you make your application for settlement or for citizenship. Now, this is a very neat and simple experience. There's nothing complicated in it. If you have any further questions, please drop a comment. I'll be more than happy to walk you through it more thoroughly. Thank you.